This is the briefing from Transport Topics for May 28th. I'm Esmeralda Leon. Truck developer Aurora launched the first driverless commercial freight operation in Texas on April 27th, but has since returned a human to the driver's seat. Robert Brown of Bott Auto joins us to break down what this means for the industry and the general state of autonomous trucking today. Catch the latest Road Signs podcast at ttn.ws/episode 165. Now let's dive into the day's top stories. Multiple adverse factors contributed to a much rougher 3 months for truck manufacturers in the first quarter of 2025 than was expected at the start of the year. Sales and orders tanked in Q1 on the back of ongoing U.S. freight market weakness, doubts over the global macroeconomic outlook, regulatory uncertainty, wariness over the Trump administration's mercurial trade policy, and price hike expectations that were then realized. One sector benefiting from more expensive prices is the used truck market. Model year 2023 sleeper tractors averaged more than $96,500 at auction in April, about $16,500 or 20.5% higher than in March. That's according to Chris Visser, director of specialty vehicles at J.D. Power. Visser said in a LinkedIn post, quote, "If you were bidding for sleeper tractors at auctions in April, you probably noticed fewer trucks available. And if you were looking for trucks with low mileage, so was everyone else." End quote. Meanwhile, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has turned his attention to the troubled $17.9 billion military global household goods moving contract, calling on the U.S. Transportation Command to make immediate modifications and address deficiencies to ensure that thousands of military members and defense civilians have successful moves during the busy summer months. In recent months, there have been mounting concerns that the military GHC contract is falling short of its goals, notably by transferring large numbers of military moves away from the new program's single point of contact contract and back to the military's legacy tender of service moving program that the new Houston-based contractor was intended to replace. HomeSafe Alliance manages the new contract. That's it for today. Remember, for all the latest trucking and transportation news, go to the experts at ttnews.com.
Spoken Layer.